Trade Tom Brady or trade Jimmy Garoppolo? This was the question everyone was talking about after the Patriots had just snagged their 5th Super Bowl ring behind Brady. That offseason, however, was full of drama after reports of Bill Belichick wanting to trade Brady and make Garoppolo the starter. Overall, owner Robert Kraft had the final say as Jimmy was shipped off to the 49ers. Everything seemed to be going fine for Garoppolo, but after multiple injury-riddled seasons, we could see a reunion happen as Bill Belichick finally gets what he wanted all along. First, I'd like to acknowledge that the majority of the people who watch our videos aren't subscribed to the channel. Help us out by subscribing and joining us on our way to 100K because it's coming fast and you don't want to miss your opportunity to enlist in the J&D Army. ESPN's Bill Barnwell put out an article of potential offseason moves, and one of them was the San Francisco 49ers sending Jimmy Garoppolo to the New England Patriots in exchange for a 2021 5th-round pick. The New England Patriots selected Jimmy Garoppolo with the 62nd selection in the 2nd round of the 2014 NFL Draft. Garoppolo spent about 3.5 seasons in New England. He started 2 games for the Patriots over the span, both victories during the suspension of Tom Brady for Deflategate. Late in 2017, the Patriots shipped off Garoppolo to the San Francisco 49ers in exchange for a 2nd-round pick in the 2018 NFL Draft. Garoppolo went 5-0 in San Francisco and looked to be in a good spot for the ensuing season, but he ended up tearing his ACL in Week 3. 2019 was the first and still the only full year Garoppolo has been healthy. It went well for the 49ers though, going 13-3 and making it all the way to the Super Bowl before falling to the Kansas City Chiefs. This past offseason, Garoppolo suffered a high ankle sprain that limited him to only 6 games, another tough break. There are a lot of questions of whether or not Jimmy Garoppolo is an elite quarterback, but after injuries have cut seasons short and the fact that he only passed 27 times en route to the Super Bowl in the year he did stay healthy, it's hard to make that argument. The biggest argument for this is Bill Belichick. Belichick was reported furious and demoralized after the Patriots traded away Garoppolo. He even reportedly took pride in Garoppolo getting off to a good start in San Francisco. The reality is that Belichick wanted Garoppolo to stay in New England to succeed the entire time. If he's traded now, he has a good relationship with the coach, understands the system, and is exactly what Belichick wants in his starting quarterback. Cam Newton was not the answer. I can say that quite confidently as a Patriots fan. I was pretty excited when he did join the roster before the season, and I expected big things and expected to see a revival of MVP Cam paired with Bill Belichick, but unfortunately, as we all know, that did not happen. New England finished this season 7-9 and out of the playoffs for the first time since 2008, the Matt Castle-led Patriots. Newton was terrible, passing for 8 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Belichick needs a true answer in New England, and Garoppolo could be it. The Patriots do have $59 million in cap room this offseason, the 4th most in the entire league. If they don't want to use that though, they can still look into the draft. Mac Jones to New England is already getting a ton of buzz, and for good reason. With the number 15 pick in the draft, the Patriots aren't going to be able to get those top QB prospects, so maybe someone like Mac Jones or Zach Wilson might be able to fall to them. I personally think the trade for Jimmy Garoppolo would be one of the most safe trades the Patriots could possibly make. Now, hear me out here. I know that Jimmy was not absolutely fantastic in San Francisco, but he did show the capability to not lose games for the Patriots, something that Cam Newton wasn't able to do this past season. Jimmy Garoppolo was a former Patriot, and you know the saying, once a Patriot, always the Patriot, and personally, I think it's time for Jimmy to come home. Thanks for watching. If you love J&D Productions, check out J&D Hoops where we recently uploaded our first video. Go subscribe and hit that notification bell, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more J&D. We read all of our DMs and love hearing what you have to say.